Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Wartrain here. If you're new, do me a favor, please subscribe and click that notification bell down below so you can be notified of all my new videos. And with that said, guys, today's video is about the state of gaming. Let's talk about everything gaming, games, consoles, collectibles, all that good stuff, new tech, old tech. Just love all that stuff. Retro and new stuff, that is where it's at. So let's check it out, and welcome to my channel, Wartrains Wins. Alright guys, it's Wartrain here. I want to show you a pickup video today. I actually went to a local mall that had a Bon-Ton that went out of business, and they did something a little different. They kind of had like a little swap meet yard sale kind of thing there. It's definitely new. They've never had anything like this there before. And I thought it would be pretty cool to go check it out and see if I could find any gaming stuff. And you know what? I did. And I got some pretty good prices on some stuff. So I thought I'd show you guys, see what you think, and hopefully you'll enjoy checking out what I got and kind of get an idea of what I paid for this stuff. And then also afterwards, after this swap meet thing I went to a local yard sale, and I actually knew the person. It was a woman that I grew up with and went to high school with. I haven't seen her in, maybe 10 years or so. So it was pretty cool. I knew she had two used to be young boys, now young men, that were into gaming when they were younger and kind of moved on with their life now. So she was just trying to get rid of some of this stuff, and I got some cool stuff at good prices. So we're going to check this stuff out. I'm real excited to show you, so let's get to it. Okay guys, so here is the complete haul that I picked up, and the things on the left I actually picked up from the mall, the swap meet, if that's what you want to call it. So I'll kind of show you what I paid for this stuff and exactly what it is. So right down here, as you can see, I have two plug-and-play systems, both Namco style, and these are made by Jakks Pacific. They're from the early 2000s. I think these things are really cool. They're a cool part of history. I definitely like picking these things up when I see them. I actually have a Miss Pac-Man one like this, but I believe the Miss Pac-Man one I have has two more games. I believe this is five games on here. You can see it has Pole Position, Galaga, Xavius, Mappy, and Miss Pac-Man. And the other one I have actually has two more games. So I think these things are neat. That one's a different variant. It has, instead of a blue finish, it's almost like a chrome looking finish. These definitely have clicky buttons. Check this out. Nice clicky joystick because it has micro switches in there. I just love these things. So satisfying to push on the buttons. And this one I believe has like Pac-Man and Dig Dug. And most likely Galaga. I want to say that this Miss Pac-Man one is actually missing Dig Dug, and that's one of the other games that are on my other Miss Pac-Man. But same with this one. Nice clicky buttons. Nice micro switch. But yeah, you just put some batteries in these things and just plug them in, and you're gaming. So pretty neat things to pick up. I really like these plug and plays. So back here, I was pretty excited about these. I was just seeing these nunchucks kind of sticking out, and I definitely been looking around for some of these that were actually Nintendo brand, and these two caught my eye because they were in pretty decent shape. I was actually shocked how good the joysticks looked. Usually these things are beat up and they're just dirty, and it's really off-putting to see these things when they're yellowed or brown. It usually happens on the joysticks here and sometimes on these back buttons, and it can kind of look disgusting looking. So I was actually pretty happy with how these were, and I definitely knew I had to own them. And they were a little dirty. I'm sure they were just kind of thrown around and in boxes, but they cleaned up really nice. I'm actually happy with how it turned out with cleaning them. And this one, you can see, has some yellowing on the D-pad here, which isn't a shock. This is usual, especially for these white ones. And that's what I was afraid of with the nunchuck, so that's why I had to have those. But this was, the Wiimote was kind of just like a bonus. It actually cleaned up fairly well, except for that D-pad, and the little strap here is dirty. I can get over that. It's definitely not bad. I paid $10 for these 3 here, so I don't think that was too bad. And then you can see right behind it, I got this red skin for it, which I thought that was pretty cool. I paid $1.50 for this thing, and it's sealed. So I definitely was totally fine with paying $1.50 for that. The Wiimote actually came with a clear one, but that thing was pretty dirty. I actually have it soaking in hot water right now, so I don't know if I'm going to use it. We'll see how it turns out. But in the back, this was what I was really happy about. This Wii Fit Plus, I haven't seen one in a while, and when I seen that box, it was in just great shape. I was actually shocked to see one of these in such great shape. And they were asking $8. So I was actually really surprised to see this thing in this good a shape for $8. And I mean, I didn't know how this thing was going to be inside. So I took the gamble on it, and I'm glad I picked it up, because I opened this box up and this thing is sealed. So for $8, I got a sealed Wii Fit Plus with the Wii Fit Plus game. So I thought that was a pretty good pickup, and I'm definitely happy with that purchase. So with just that Wii stuff there, I paid $19.50 for those, the 2 nunchucks, the Wiimote, the red skins, and the Wii Fit Plus. So $19.50 is not bad. And then you got these plug and plays here, and that's another $10. So that's, let's see, $29.50. So I'm definitely okay with that. So, and then I also picked up these 3 games here for $10. So these aren't the greatest games, but I felt like I had to rescue them because they were Super Nintendo games and they were just real dirty, and I just felt like I needed them in my collection. So nothing great here, but we got PGA Tour Golf. This cart's actually in fairly decent shape. The stickers definitely looks good, and the cart's fairly decent. And then we have Michael Andretti's IndyCar Challenge. Likewise, this thing's also in fairly good condition. And then we also have the Jungle Book. Now, this thing is not in the greatest shape. You can see the marker on it. The sticker looks good on the front. The problem is the marker, and then on the back, I actually had to rip that sticker because I had this like metal foil thing all across the back and around, wrapping around the sides here. And to get that thing off, I had to sacrifice that back label. So not a big deal, but you know, it's just one of those things. I'd rather have it be in complete pristine condition if I could help it, but I did the best I could cleaning those, and I think they came out pretty good considering. If you could have seen the Jungle Book before, you would have been like, wow, that came out really good, because that thing was disgusting. And like I said, I just had to save them. So I don't think that was too bad of a haul there. Let's see here. So altogether, I had this Wii stuff, which was, let's see, $8, $9.50, $19.50, and then we had the 10, $29.50, and then with the other 10, that's $39.50. So, it's not bad of a haul. I mean, a little pricey, but I'm pretty okay with what I paid for it. So, let's see, yeah, $39.50, and then for this stuff, this is what I was really happy about here. I got the Nintendo GameCube with WrestleMania and a controller, which is a knockoff controller, a GameStop one. and then I also got 2 PS3s. And the thing of this is, I paid $20 for that stuff right there. Now, the PS3s, the bigger one out of the two does not work. You turn it on, it turns on, but then it kicks power off. So something's wrong with it, and she told me about that, and I'm fine with it because I probably can fix it, and if I can't, then I'll just use it for spare parts. But this one right here works absolutely fine, the PS3 Slim. I actually had it on working and set it up already, so pretty happy about that. And then this Nintendo GameCube works awesome. Had that set up and was playing that on my big TV with the Mark II plugged into the back. And I was just couldn't be happier with that pickup. And I was playing this WrestleMania game. It's actually pretty decent. I was playing The Rock playing Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I lost because I'm horrible at wrestling games. But yeah, that I actually got from the woman that I went to school with. So I'm pretty happy with paying $20 for basically a PS3 Slim, one that works great, one that doesn't work, and a Nintendo GameCube. So figure I paid $10 for each of the two working systems and got the other one for a bonus. So definitely pretty excited about that. So the total haul, let's see here. Let me add this up. I'm a little tired, so bear with me here with the math. I believe I said the left side was $39.50, $49.50, $59.50. So basically I paid $60, let's call it, for all this stuff. So I don't think that's too bad, considering if you probably went and picked up maybe a PS3 Slim alone, you'd probably pay about $60, I'd imagine. Or a Nintendo GameCube with a game and a controller probably goes for about $60. And I have all the cables for each one of those systems. I just don't have them out because there's kind of no reason to display them here. They're just cables. But that was my haul, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun going out and finding this stuff, and definitely don't think this is a bad haul. I'm happy to add all this stuff to my collection. But do me a favor, like the video, guys, subscribe to my channel, and check out some of my other videos. Hopefully you'll find something that interests you. But thanks for watching. I'm the War Train, and I'm out. Have a good one.